Now, I'm pretty sure that you've heard a lot of people talk about the way people get online and stuff or whatever, and it's just sometimes I'm kind of just wondering, just like, do people just kind of just wake up just to see where they can start stuff? Just sometimes that's what it seems like to me because it's weird, dude. It's really weird because people have this really obsession that if they post something online, they have to be right all the time. I think what it really comes down to is that people just really hate being wrong. Because like about the littlest things too. I wanted to bring up something because this is something that I commented on earlier today, and it's kind of funny. Okay, if you look to your left, you see that there is a kind of redrawn version of Frieza looking very anime slash the other thing ish in situations. Now, the funny thing is, what all this kind of came about, and you can kind of see the exchange on the right. All of this starts with the handprint that was left and how it was angled or whatever. See, here's my thing. Because obviously, when it comes to people drawing art and stuff like that, folks are going to see different things. Now, as you can see, if you guys remember the Frieza and Goku fight, that was when like he basically gave Frieza like the front hand, backhand several times, but done in a simple way. Now, when you see the next image, now you could say that maybe if the first image wasn't there, he did like the low hand to where the hand might be upside down. But again, I'm looking where his hand is in the first picture and it goes up. So typically when you do that, like when you kind of like go up, you kind of slap that way, you know? And I mean, that's just what it looks like to me. My man got bent out of shape because I was like, look, it was the right hand. It's a right hand print that was left. So what is the issue? And I guess according to them, they felt that it should have been upside down. But it's not even just that, it's just the responses. Someone else comes along and says, not sure how you missed that the handprint should be upside down based on the way he slept. Check yourself, smart ass. I'm like, wow. Um, okay. Like, who pissed in your cornflakes this morning? So, and of course, dude responds, sucks to suck, I guess, right? And it goes on, and that's why you're falling. And like, people like, what? Like, it's weird, dude. People see art and they see different things. How do folks get so bothered? Because maybe potentially somebody can see something different, especially when it comes to art. It's really weird because it's like, dude, I don't even know. It's like I don't know. It's like, and again, this has been I think pretty constant since the fall season because man, and I'm not even going to go into my Black History Month post, so it's you already know the kind of folks that I've gotten with those. I think it was either the Regal Facebook page. It was one of the movie um one of the movie chain Facebook pages, and they commented on I think that was when the runtime for Venom Let There Be Carnage got dropped. It was like an hour and a half. I think the movie wound up being an hour and a half, roughly, or something like that. Hour and 40 something minutes. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it was short. Dude, when I had posted, said, like, I don't know, like, this movie this movie's got me concerned. And then, like, I'm just paraphrasing. Man, when I tell you that a whole bunch of people came for me for that, I'm I'm like, bruh, y'all are so bent out of shape because I'm not looking forward to Venom 2. As if the first Venom was like something to write home about. Personally, I think the first movie was bad. Like, I think there are some things about the first movie to like, but overall, that movie was bad. Folks was upset at me when I tell you, and it's just crazy. Folks really just be wilding out over another opinion, and then people get so bent out of shape over the smallest thing. And it'd be making me think like folks would really just be getting up and just be saying, you know what, I'm just gonna mess with somebody today if I come across something I don't like. If you guys don't follow me, on my Facebook page, I had made a series of Black History Month posts throughout the month of February highlighting black voice actors. And it was interesting to say the least because it was even informative to me, and I had a lot of fun with it. But again, you come across people who clearly don't, for lack of a better term or lack of a better phrase, just folks that really just don't like black folks. Let's just be real. They always find a way to come to your page and try to be to try to cause dissension. None of it worked, and like in fact I've actually had like a couple of exchanges with people, and it was actually quite entertaining. And sometimes it's more entertaining than others because some people just really just come up with really weird responses sometimes when you clearly are talking about them, and they come up with like a really weird way to try to flip it back on you, and it just doesn't make sense. And it's just like, okay, it's gonna be one of them. Because people blame the internet for folks kind of not being dumb, and it's just like, look, I would say that it's enhanced people's need to react first rather than think. But I'm really on the fence of just believing that people have just always been that dumb. Like, it's amazing to me. Or my personal favorite, using buzzwords. The moment you see like your purpose sees one buzzword, they have to respond with another buzzword, and it's just like, okay, I see. This is just one of those contrarian things, and people's got to come along and cause dissension and be upset and like, oh, this, that, and the third, and it just be like, dude, it must be exhausting being you. That's all I can say. It is exhausting. Yeah, man. Like that's just one of the things that's been on my mind, and it's just really just been quite something to say the least with just how things have been. So yeah, that's just kind of my thing. That's just kind of what I've been thinking about as far as like people and just how they act online and the need to just be weird. It's just like I've already had to block some folks exchanges in my chat just now just doing this, and I'm just like, okay, I already can tell how this is gonna go. But it is what it is.